Hello everyone, my name is Josh. I'll be solving HACKERRANK's 10 days in JavaScript problem, day 1, let and const. So in this problem, we're going to be practicing using declaring variables with the let and const keywords. So this is our task. We declare a constant variable of pi, and we assign it the value of pi, and you read a number r, which is the radius, and use pi and r to determine the area and perimeter of a circle. Now you print area as the first line of output, and print perimeter as the second line of output. To have the area of r, the formula is pi times r squared. To have the perimeter, it's 2 times pi times r, as exemplified by the example right here. So what does const mean? Const means that once the variable is assigned, in this case I put const, and I put it as pi, that would be equal to Math.PI. There we go. So now once I assign this value of Math.PI to this pi variable, after declaring it with the const, I cannot reassign that value to something different ever again. But reassign, like this is an example, they attempt to reassign 0 to pi. It should input an error, like you correctly declared pi as a constant. So that's what it's checking right here, this piece of code. That means that once you declare it once, it should never ever reassign that value. It should never change the value ever again. Now let's see if I could print the area. Oh, also, I have to read in the input using readline. Now readline means that whatever the user input is, it's going to take in that value, that input value. So once I do that, I can do it by this way. I'll just say let input equals read line. Let is a keyword that means that once it's declared, you cannot redeclare it again, like let input, but you can always reassign that value to wherever you want it to be. Oh, and it's also this variable, like once you use it once you finish the function, it won't remember that variable name ever outside of the scope of the function, which is pretty good. You won't worry about silly errors like that. So anyways, print the area of the circle. Let's say I would do console.log. So the area of a circle, I already forgot what that was, but let me try. Oh, one more important thing. Since input might be a string, I want to make sure it comes out as a number. So I convert it with number with this function, number. There you go. Pi times, there's math.how. There you go. Let's try this one. So x is the number. So the number here is going to be input, and we're doing it by a square of 2. Now it's going to be pi times r squared. And here it's going to do something similar, console.log, pi times 2 times r, which is the input itself. To make this much more easier to understand, input should be radius, because that's what the value actually is. Alright, there you go. Now if I run this, it should pass. Awesome. Now if I submit this code, it should also pass. Awesome. Alright guys, I hope you like this content. Please like and subscribe. And if you do, I'm going to go into the world simulation code and declare your age as a const with the const keyword. So as we know from the const keyword, whatever the code simulation runs through its code, it would never ever reassign your age to something older, but unfortunately younger either too. But so when you like and subscribe, make sure it's the age that you want it to be. Perhaps you want to be 5 years older or 10 years older. Just like and subscribe by that time so that I can declare it with the const variable keyword, excuse me, and you will be immortal with that age forever. Just kidding. You guys have a good day. See ya.